combination, very basic side kick to back fist. But what I want you to focus on is the variety of footwork that you can use. If you have a bag, you can use a bag. If you have just a target that you can use in the air, or put a piece of tape on the floor, or hang a string from the ceiling, you can do that as well. Or have a partner that'll hold a bag or a pad for you. If I'm starting far away from this pad and I'm in my side fighting stance, my guards are up, I need to close this distance to get in there quick. So I'm going to use my kick to do that. So one of the simple ways that you can do that is I can just slide step my foot in, chamber my side kick, and land with my back fist. So I'm sliding my foot in, chambering, landing with my back fist. Take your time, practice, trying not to come up or down and telegraphing it. You want to be as smooth as you can going in that straight direction. So I slide in, kick, hit with my back fist. So that's step one. I slide in, kick, back fist. Another way you can get there is by doing a little push step slide. So instead of sliding it in, I could jump it in a little bit faster. So this foot jumps up, switches places with the other one. I switch and I come in. Switch and come in. That one works good if you're already moving, you're already bouncing, you're up and down. They don't recognize it as much. You're a little bit more still. Sliding in works a little bit better because you try to stay the same level and they don't recognize it until you're already on there because you're not bouncing up and down. So again, starting from far away, this foot jumps in, kicks, back fist. Jumps in. Another way you can do it is the cross step. It's another one that's kind of a sneaky bounce, but it's kind of combining the slide and the jump together. So I'm going to be far enough away. I'm going to cross step, kick and back fist. We switch it, and then as soon as you hit that floor, bouncing off, using that momentum off the floor to fire your kick, following up with your strikes. So that's a good way, 3 different ways to close that distance. Now, what do we do after that? Right now, I'm staying straight in front of him. So when I do either one, if I slide step, I land in front. If I hop step, I land in front. If I cross step, I land in front. So now we're going to try to incorporate, as I land with my back fist, I'm going to cut a different angle so I'm not directly in front of them. So when I do that, I'm starting from my distance. However you want to close that distance, that's entirely up to you. You can practice it with all 3 of them, or you can just do the one that you like the best. If I slide in, kick, when I land for my back fist, I'm going to step back. So instead of stepping in front, close to the bag here, I'm going to step to the side as I throw my back fist. So I'm going to slide in, back fist. Slide in, back fist. And it doesn't look like much of a difference, but you're getting your whole body off that center line. I side kick, and as my foot goes down, my body is outside of that striking range, but I can still strike with my back fist. I can follow up with all different types of strikes. So we're going to do whichever step we want, crossing back with the back fist. So I'm going to do the slide step, back fist. Hop step, back fist. Cross step, back fist. could set that up, cut my angle, and keep working as I go around him, as opposed to staying directly in front. Now, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to cross step in front. So, before I slid in, kicked, landed in front, and hit. Number 2 was I slid in, kicked, stepped back as I hit. Now I'm going to step forward, and this one's going to feel a little weird because it's going to feel like you're hitting behind you. But again, I wouldn't stay here for too long. I'm going to circle out after I do that. Slide in, kick, step and back fist, circle out. Slide in, side kick, step forward, circle out. Now we're going to work on it using all the different types of footwork. Slide in, kick, back fist, step out. Hop in, back fist, step out. Cross step, back fist, step out. So once again, quick little review. Starting at a distance, I need to close this distance. First one we did was the slide, side kick, back fist. Second one was the hop in. I hop this foot in, side kick, back fist. Third one, cross step, side kick, back fist, landing directly in front. Now using any of those footwork to get in, we're going to cut the angles either back or forward after that. So slide in, side kick, step back, back fist, hop in, side kick, step back, cut the angle. Cross step, step back, cut the angle. Now we're going to do the step forward, slide in, side kick, step forward, cut the hop step, step forward, cut the angle, and cross step, step forward, cut the angle. And you can do this if you have a target to hit, to give you something to focus on. You don't have to use something where you're hitting for power. You can just focus on technique and speed, power in the air. But if you can do it with hitting something, it's even better, where you can make sure that you're stable and you're quickly getting from one to the other. And hitting something is a good way to check your balance. So whenever you get a chance to hit something, use it. And you want to practice getting comfortable moving in all bunch of different directions.